What is up, everybody? It is Lambowski once again with an IVRL matchup between Ember and Nordique Tactique tonight. I am joined once again by Craftomic. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Happy to see some onward for you. Wait, with you, not for you.
Well,
I'm not doing anything for you.
I mean, I wouldn't say just yet. The night is young, but yeah, with me, for me, whatever you got to say, whatever. We're here for onward, and I hope it's some good ones. I think between Nordique Tactique and Ember here on Cargo, I think it'll be a fun one. I know Ember is probably a little bit more. How would you say? What's the word I'm looking for? Craft. Ember's probably a little bit more versed to the
Experience?
Yes.
Yeah.
Experienced in terms of just onward high tier matchups and stuff, playing against the likes of like Peacekeepers and Rome and Pantheon and guys like that. And, but obviously Nordique plays with these people all the time, both in comps and as well as league play. But
Yeah.
Nordique is actually, as I've seen lately, progressing. They're getting better and better in all their matchups that I've casted so far. So I'm excited to see if it's going to be a continuation.
Yeah, definitely. Ember has that experience, has that OG league league knowledge.
That's what I was looking
But
for.
they've seen
You're
some roster
throwing it down a
changes
little bit better,
recently, and Nordique Tactique is also not that recent of a team. I think they've been a team for just over a year now.
Yeah.
We can't go around calling him names anymore.
No, and that's not what I was looking to
no.
do. I was just meaning between Nordique and Ember. Ember's going to be the pop-all of the two, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but with the changes to onward, the little details that have been adjusted, changes how the map is played a little bit. So these new teams, they don't come in as much as a disadvantage as we've seen in the past when onward was a little bit more stable map-wise.
Yeah, with customs and the changes, as you said, like especially with cargo, that whole long alley peak lane that's gone because of the addition of some freight containers. It changes strats.
Yeah, definitely adjusts the map quite quickly.
Yeah. But we are sitting at a full 5v5. Let's take you in and take a look at the roster for tonight. With Ember, we've got Switch 201, Sheriff Lake, Milkman M31, Rob 888, JH 105. And for Nordique Tactique, we've got Yogi Berra 10, Peace Seller, Luton 8, Captain Lardax, and Farmer Boss. And as I round them off, we're getting into the game.
Hey, anyone want smoke? The top up first.
We wouldn't have you hitting the right buttons.
I mean, would it be a Lambo cast without at least one miss button? We've got Nordique Tactique here on defense first. Let's see what Ember has got for him. With smokes coming out from the defense first, and smokes coming back from the offense. Peace Seller, I believe, threw out a smoke and down Sheriff Lake and Rob 8. Very good toss. Peace Seller pushing the action is going to confirm Sheriff Lake. As I said, immediately the action is popping off. Peace is able to confirm Rob 888 right before Switch is able to get the revive. Milkman is pushing up over towards Yogi Berra's position. Peace Seller continuing to take out this Ember offense, finding JH just around the corner from Switch. Switch ending the reign of Peace Seller as I get lasers on Yogi Berra just around the corner from one. We'll find the likes of Milkman now down to a 3v2.
Wrong start by Nordique Tactique, but Ember are bringing it back right now. Let's see how this goes. Farmer's kind of running around over in the lane tunnel area.
Switch giving off a lot of audible cues. Farmer Boss tossing a flash, and a second one as well. Gonna definitely catch Switch. Farmer just chilling though. Now pushing the corner. A little too late. The flash was already gone out of Switch's eyes. Tying this up 2-2.
Nordique pushing up, taken out by Milk.
What was at one point Nordique holding strong. Now down to Luton 8. Just
He's
behind
in
the
a
pipes.
nasty little spot. This isn't a spot that you see very often, so I'd be surprised if Milkman expected it. But keep in mind, the odds of him.
He finds him,
Never
but here's
mind.
the problem. If he holds this angle, Switch has got the cap. Luton's going to have to rotate.
Definitely.
Unfortunately for Switch, he doesn't know this either.
Does Switch have accurate callouts?
I
An
thought
accurate kill count and
I
everything?
thought so, but it's hard to tell. I mean, realistically, this OBJ is wide open. If Switch is able to quietly sneak in there, one of the more uncappable OBJs, in my opinion, on this map is going to be capped.
Wait, you think this is one of the uncappable ones?
Well, compared to the others, I mean, it's out in the open, brother.
And there's one behind this red crate, like straight up on the back side of the map.
Yeah, I know that one. That one actually, I feel like, is more cappable.
What?
You've got the freight
Anyway.
container to hide in right next to it.
Luton's rotating to cover OBJ properly here, going to give Switch a harder time. Ooh,
As you say
switching
that.
back and forth.
As I said, IMO. I feel like this OBJ is one of the more less capped compared to the others on the map. You have those ones for each map. Now, whether it is to your own experiences, who's to say? But I can tell you right now, I am too big for those boxes next to this OBJ. There's no way I'm hiding behind those things. 1-1, 2 minutes left. Luton is continuing to rotate, but if Switch times this right, he's got plenty of time for a cap. OBJ just in sight. I know he's hearing possible footsteps from where Luton was bouncing back and forth, but as you asked earlier, I'm not sure anymore if Switch has an accurate kill count. Oh! Onward timing. Switch had peaked, but didn't catch the rotation from Luton. Coming up on a minute left. Luton starting to rotate. Switch finds Luton through the pipes. Taking round one. Wow.
Nice clutch by Ember there.
Yeah.
Really milking Switch, taking out all 5. Nordique Tactique pushing up a little bit at the after they got those early kills, getting a little bit greedy, and I think they paid for it.
Well, here's the thing. I think the only real, well, I guess Farmer Boss, got a little ahead as well. But Peace Seller was really pushing the action. Took down, I believe, 3, and then was confirming the 2 that he initially took out with that nade. So I don't blame him for pushing ahead. But yeah, I mean,
No, definitely. Pushing ahead is a strategy. I can't blame them for trying.
no,
it.
yeah.
But
Especially on this map, on Cargo, is it really pushing, or is it just
it's
being
just
on the
playing
map? Yeah, it's, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Close quarter combat is Cargo for sure. But the issue is, I mean, you push out so far, eventually you're going to run into that offense. And unfortunately for Nordique, they dealt with a strong 2-man offense between Milkman and Switch. It could have been worse. I'm telling you. I mean, you've seen it. There was so many opportunities where if Switch would have had caster vision and just known that Luton was not paying attention to the OBJ angle in itself, there's cap cap. You know what I mean? Like, it
And
should have happened, but it is what it
that's
is.
something we need to try at one point. The caster squad versus a top tier team, but we have a player in the tent, in the caster seat, able to tell us shit.
I don't know if there's gonna be anybody that would agree to that.
That would be so hilarious. Think about it.
It would be. I get that. I get what you're saying. But here's the thing. If you put me against any top tier team, that's what I'm going to have to need to just get a kill.
I got it.
Like, just to be fair.
You can do a little bit better than that. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, not much. Not much. First shot's coming out from Rob 8 towards that old pre-fire alley. That is, like I said, been cut off by that container there.
Yeah, you can still use it to pre-fire from Marsoc. I think he was just trying to cover his cross from barrels appropriately there.
Frag not going to get far enough.
Nice frag, a little bit. Wait, no, that's terrible frag.
Yeah, that
He's
second one.
lucky.
That one almost was pretty good there. Landing just on the
that's-
outside of the door. Oh, never mind. Rob was behind the building. I thought he was inside.
Yeah, definitely. Still a little bit longer would have worked.
Yeah.
It's a nice little shot.
Lots of utility out now. Smokes, flashes, smokes. Peace Seller finds Rob 888. Luton finds JH 105. All the numbers. Milkman M31 finds Captain Lardax 1. Peace Seller finds a TK in Luton 8. Peace Seller is getting shots towards the sheriff and finds him. Yogi finds Switch. Switch finds Yogi. Farmer finds Switch. Milk finds Peace Seller. God bless. Down to a 1 and a 1.5. Farmer Boss is on the OBJ. Capping in the smoke. Oh, man.
It's like he was
How
just on the edge.
close.
Oh man, that's. Had he been a faster capper, that would have been it there.
That
Fortunately for Ember, he wasn't quite fast.
Oh, man, that was so close. I was watching the replay back myself. That got hot and heavy very quick. Man, oh, man. So, I literally was just, at that point, trying to catch up with names. So, I really wasn't even seeing what was going on. What made that push into the OBJ possible? And, I mean, obviously, we've seen how it ended. But it should have, or could have, ended in a very different fashion. So what made it possible?
I mean, I like that chaos that they caused a lot of your early utility. And then that smoke definitely helped a lot. You know, they're putting chaos around the OBJ. They're dealing with the players close to OBJ, going for a more spearhead push than that blanket. So that's what allowed them to get on the objective. But unfortunately for them, on cargo, even a spearhead push is going to be difficult to cap on unless you have an extremely quick capper.
Yep. I didn't get to see how long he was on the OBJ, so I would not get to say whether or not it was a long or short attempt. But for my eyes, it seemed like he didn't have very long, thankfully for Ember.
I think he had anywhere near 5 or 10 seconds.
You think he did?
Yeah, I think he had somewhere between 5 and 10. I'm pretty sure he had 5.
Kraft is saying he's a chronographer, whatever. It's something to do with time. I don't know.
At the top tier, you should be aiming for 5-second caps. That should be what you're training to accomplish. Some people will do them in 3, like Quokka does. Some people will do them in longer. But
What's the
5 seconds is a good benchmark.
What's the timer of a frag?
5 seconds.
Yeah. He's
Still
so
catching
fine switch. And we're quickly down to a 4v5. Almost unison smokes out from all the members of Ember there. Flash made its way through those throws somewhere. Yogi getting a cheeky little line towards rails, but not going to find anybody, especially with smoke now in front of him. Tons of smoke coming out here on cargo. Round number 3.
Lui qui est au milieu en un, à ta droite, proche des caisses, par balle.
Some of these smokes look random, but some of them are very deliberate, like the one in front of yellow building there. Luton and Milkman. Raiding, I guess? No, both getting a kill.
Down to a 3v2. Milkman just inside the building from Luton. Luton, I believe, knows this. J-Lo. J-Lo is what I'm going to be calling JH105 now. Milkman and Luke trading. Sheriff finding Captain Lardax, rotating out. Ember up 3-0. Ember just kind of swarming there, yeah? Really just pushing the action. Like you said from round 2, tons and tons of smoke, just causing chaos on that OBJ. But this side, or from the Ember side, this go around. Let's see if Nordique.
Definitely. I mean, Nordique Tactique tried a different thing when they were on Marsoc. They opted to send more points into their frags and flashes.
Yeah.
They were very strong on that. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for them. But that's just how they chose to invest those points in utility.
We'll also say this: Ember is getting a little bit of a backpack from Milkman at 8-2. Homeboy is just spreading the lactose.
Look, it's not that I don't find your joke funny.
Listen, Kraft. I don't honestly care. Okay? I don't care. I'm here for the onward and to make my one-liners,
sure.
whether you care or whether you like them or not.
You'll get one. You'll get a good one eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
One day it'll happen.
What is it? What'd you say?
One day it'll happen. I might be dead by then.
Yeah, the blind squirrel will find a nut eventually. But we're getting back into it, thankfully, so we can quit rambling and start talking about the game. As I said, Milkman holding a very nice 8-2. Peace Seller on the other side with the 5-3, leading Nordique Tactique. Let's see if Nordique can get their first round win here in round number 4.
Straight out of the spawn box from Ember. I think one of them was missed, considering it's basically at their feet, but the second one, I don't know what it's supposed to do. Switch with the frag. Out into Diamond. Not going to catch anybody quite there, though. Close, though.
Oh, shit.
From Rico. Nobody.
He's Seller finding Sheriff.
One by tunnel
Bon,
boxes,
quatre, cabane à
tunnel
droite.
boxes.
Yogi finding Switch, only downing. Gets the confirm. J-Lo gets the refrag on Yogi. Smokes out from Captain Lardax. Say a laser from Luton shows onto Milkman. Ember down to 2v4. Nordique looking to get their first round here on Cargo. Rob finds Luton. Gets the confirm. Peace Seller immediately getting robbed. J-Lo has to crash. Finding Captain Lardax. Finding Peace Seller. Down to Farmer Boss. Farmer Boss and J-Lo. 1v1. Oh, wow. J-Lo.
Amazing clutch count. Caught one with his gun down and beat the two others in aim duels. You can't ask for a better clutch than that. The 3v1 to end it. Look at it. Better clutch would be a 5v1, let's be honest here, but
yeah, I mean, it could have been a 5v1, but still a very good play by JH105.
Okay.
What?
It's Rico.
Oh, that's Rico, the birthday boy?
Birthday boy, yeah.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Rico.
No, I can't let you keep saying that and then get blasted in the chats after.
Hey, I'm just JH105. I'm just gonna go with J-Lo in my head. Why not? It looks like JHLO5 is what it LOS. You know, I don't know, whatever. But we'll go with Rico.
Okay, it's okay.
I was
We
wondering
forgive
who you were talking about though. I started spanning around like, all right, which one is Rico? But yeah, that makes more sense. But anyways, yeah, round number 4 for Ember.
Yeah, we were talking
Looked
about
bleak
it.
for a second. Looked bleak.
Yeah.
But Rico, the birthday boy, coming to save the day.
Yeah, definitely Ember with that individual skill for sure to be able to pull that off. Their teamwork is nothing to scoff at either.
Nah.
The one thing I'm curious about is Sheriff. Like, he recently joined their team. Am I right?
I would imagine so because I remember playing against Sheriff Lake not being on Ember. So I've forgive me for not knowing who they come from. But
Oh yeah, I think he's an OG Operation 1.
oh, okay.
Left,
Yeah,
came
yeah.
back, and ended up going to Ember in the end.
Well, good pickup by Ember. Sheriff Lake is formidable competition. At least they was against me.
I mean, I
We get it.
too.
I know. Listen, Kraft. You know what? You may not like my one-liners, but at least I changed my game up, okay? You gonna keep putting me down, you big bully?
Yes, I am. Look, when an adult is complaining that the child is bullying him,
I'm gonna be honest with you, bub. I couldn't hear you over Rob.
Damn it, Rob.
Frag coming out from the Nordique Tactique. Not gonna find anybody. Peace Seller, I believe, was the one, and no longer there. Getting headshotted by Milkman.
There's a peaceful ragdoll on my screen. He just went to bed there.
Just took a little nap.
Lake finding Lardax. Looking bleak for Nordique. Now they were in the 3v5. Still a strong hold on OBJ though.
Wait, was there already a kill that I missed?
Maybe.
It's not a bad hold, but that advanced guard crumpling without any resistance is troublesome.
If you thought I was like talking about your commentary, I was responding to one of the players. Yeah, my bad. I like to talk to the guys when they talk to each other.
Yes.
They don't talk to me.
Try to
I
make
talk
yourself
to
feel
them.
included.
Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying. You're catching what I'm dropping. Yogi finding Rob. Tying this up 3-3. Rico being shot by a
I
farmer.
told you this was still a good defense.
Hey, I didn't say nothing about it, bro. Smokes out from Sheriff. But as we've seen, 3 members of Nordique does not equal 1 Ember if Sheriff Lake and Milkman can conjure up anything like Rico did before.
I mean, we saw him get out of 2v5 in round 1, so it's far from over.
True. Sheriff Lake finding loot and 8.
One.
Tied 2-2. Ember's looking to shut out map number 1, 5-0. Can they do it? Can Yogi and Farmer hold it down? Yogi getting shots from Sheriff. Getting confirmed immediately.
Yogo non à gauche.
Farmer giving team call-outs. Now realizing he's alone, I'm sure. Needs to be careful with the audible cues. It's close to Sheriff Lake. Rotating around immediately by both members of Ember. Getting finished off for round number 5. So that was Ember's map pick. So it's not surprising they showed a lot of prowess on it. Like a lot. Goodness gracious, 5-0 is nothing to scoff at. Let's while we're at it though, let's take a look at what the bans was. So we seen Cargo. And we had a home ban of Snow Peak and Shipyard, and an away ban of Suburbia and Downfall.
So I think Nordique are making the bet that Ember wanted to keep them at a distance here. That Ember wanted to keep them close, brought them to a distance. We're going to abandon.
Yep. Yes, we is. We don't even have to take a an intermission for it. Yay. But how many times, you know what? I think every single time it's you and me together, we find ourselves on abandoned at one point. Am I wrong?
We didn't get abandoned last time, but it's close to every time.
Yeah, you're right. It is close. It is close. I believe I know we watched a Dark Tidings match on here. I know we watched.
Yeah, we've done 3 or 4 abandoned.
I know we've seen it a couple times.
Basically, the only time I see the map, I hate playing it on uplink. Like when I'm actually in the headset, this map just feels too big.
I don't mind playing it for comp, or not comp, for league. I don't mind playing any match or map for league. Like, I could get down when it's like on the line, when it's for like standings, for SRS, for MMR, for whatever it may be. When it's for something, that's when I'm like, all right, yeah, I can dig it. I'm all about it. Each match to me is a playoff. Each match to me is you know what I mean? It's just me getting back into a helmet playing again. I played football all my life, so this team sport aspect of video games like this, being lost mentally inside of a headset for an hour to hour and a half, not worrying about nothing but just playing with a team, I love it. I absolutely love this stuff. And so I have no qualms against any map when it comes to if I got to play it for, you know what I'm saying, standings, league stuff.
I get you.
Love it. Absolutely love it. But I will agree, abandon is terrifying. It's a large map for no reason. Like, it is way too big. Goodness gracious. I remember playing it for the first time, just like.
If you cut abandon and just take like the middle area, you have a good map.
Yeah. Well, apparently it used to be much bigger.
Oh, no.
Let's take a look. So apparently, well, I guess you could see in that bottom right.
M to bring it up.
There you go. Yeah, that's how you do it. Apparently, that whole left side used to be a part of the map. Like, you can see the bottom left of the actual map that has land. I guess it used to be all land. Just one big map.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Imagine that. That would have to be, that's more of a, like a co-op map. If you want to do like an evac or terrorist hunt or, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, because this is huge and you can't go swimming in the water to cut it off. If you're on the opposite side, you're on the opposite side.
Yeah. Absolutely huge. Looks like we've got maybe a substitution coming in from Ember, or maybe just a drop and waiting on the 5th. But yeah, we got Neil Breen coming in.
I don't know who Neil Breen is.
I recognize the name. I just seen it recently. Must have been in Discord, but as far as familiarity with them and Ember, I do not have. So, but welcome to the match, Neil Breen. Nice to have you. We'll see what you do on Abandoned with Ember. As we wait for that 5v5. Thank y'all once again for hanging out with us. It's Lambrowski and Craftomic as always. Season 1, Week 12, IVRL. Ember versus Nordique, Tactique, the friendly Canucks. Craft being
Friendly
the not
Canucks.
Craft being the
Seriously?
not so friendly Canuck.
No, but like, there are so many better things than the friendly Canucks.
What should I call them?
The Frenchies? That's like
No.
that's
That
my
sounds
number
almost-
one go-to.
That almost sounds like derogatory.
It almost is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't want
But
to.
hey, I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah, you are. I'm not. I have to be, with my complexion and twang, I have to be very careful with the stances I take on certain things. I'm a very nice person. I don't have any hate in my heart for anybody that doesn't hate me. But
Okay, so you kind of hate my ass.
yeah, I kind of. But it causes you a very thin line to have to walk. You gotta be very careful.
Of course, there's always that little details you have to watch for, but whatever. Just have fun. Forget about all that bullshit.
I agree. And now we can forget all this BS as we are getting into round number 1, map number 2, Nordique Tactique, Ember on Abandoned. We've got the that southern, I don't know what building to call that, southern like depot, I don't know. Southern refinery room. You got a pipe leading into the building. What would you call that building?
Yes.
You would call it yes. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Kraft. Appreciate you, bruh. Refinery?
Sure.
Pipeline? I mean, it's all pipeline, I guess.
Spawn seems clear right
I need to get a call out map for Abandoned.
I'm watching the valley.
But as of yet, we've got a 2-3 push from Nordique Tactique. We've got 3 coming through the hamster tunnels and apartment, and then 2 up there towards the sniper's perch. Peace Seller actually being in the sniper's perch itself with a holographic flip on the AK-5C. Gonna have a little bit of distance there. Captain Lardax sneaking up into crates. Rocking a hollow. As Yogi, Farmer, and Luton start to make their way up past apartments into the Rock Valley overpass. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, Tactique taking their time, not rushing this at all.
As Maximum told me, my first, second, third, whatever time it was on this match, it is imperative that they don't know what side you come from.
Yeah. I don't think that's the case, though. Judging from Sheriff Lake's position, he almost had to go to that spawn to get to where he is now. So my bet is they know where he is, where the spawn is.
Yeah, I guess that's true. This far deep, I guess they would have either had the quick spawn or nothing else. But when you have other OBJs like towards the center of the map or whatever, when you have those surrounding effects, not just the quick spawn that we've seen here in the southeast before. This map does allow for a lot of surrounding spawn areas, especially. So, have you seen that newest map as well, Turbine?
Yeah, that's an amazing map.
So I just seen it for the first time last night. Like in game, got to play it for the first time last night, and I did not realize till halfway through a round that you could spawn on both sides of that bridge. Yeah.
Oh, they know the location of Nordique Tactique now. They know for sure about Luton. Free firing and not going to accomplish much for him. See, Rob has rotated, so he's not going to bother with that window once he got the intel he wanted.
Frag out from switch, not long enough. Rob might find Luton. Milkman's getting shots towards Luton. Rob getting the connecting shots. Farmer suppressing switch through the doorway. Yogi Bear pushing up through the smoke. Milkman getting shots towards Yogi and finds him. Switch. Popping rounds towards Farmer. Flash out from Farmer. I don't believe he's going to catch anybody. Milkman finding Farmer Boss the same way he found the 3 before.
Bear Flake has rotated back, so he's leaving Peace and Lardax. A little bit of an opening
Neil.
here.
Into a 4v2.
Ouais, on est juste deux, man.
Et moi en haut.
So we're going to be coming up on. Never mind. I thought he was going to come up on switch. Oh, eventually.
He's seen Switch go past that doorway.
Yeah, I'm worried Sheriff is going to hit him in the side here.
Piece just not fast enough on the trigger. Audible Q gives up Piece's position. Sheriff Lake takes him out. Captain Lardax is now sneaking up, however.
Another one on objective building, I think in the front.
Yeah, unfortunately
Switch
for
gives the call
Lardax,
out.
went a little bit too quick and Switch knows.
Yep.
Not going to let him in.
Oh, wow!
Oh, Sheriff, come on, be nice to the guy. Nice.
Just out of nowhere, we're watching Captain Lardax try to make his way into OBJ building. Sheriff Lake just gives him the old dunkaroo with a frag over the top. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, just dashing all hopes that guy thought he might have.
Mm.
Yeah, that was mean. Just plain old mean.
It's a good toss.
Oh, okay. Hailfire just told us in chat, Neil Green is Shrieking Geek.
Neil Breen is Shrieking Geek.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to have you, Geek. Welcome to the party. All these name changes. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Ember, sometimes they like changing names, but they're always really, really nice about it. They give their opponents, they let them know. Like it's not like they're disguising their identity.
Oh, okay. They're really not. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what's there to be nice about? They're just changing their name. I see what you're saying, though, yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, I guess that would make you a little bit like, hey, who's this guy? You know what I mean?
No,
Especially if they come in and pop off.
Yeah, exactly. I took the time to check. There is no Neil Green in the Discord. Like I had no clue who he was.
Really?
Yeah, no, I had no clue who he was. You probably saw him in game, and it happened to be Geek. But
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Or maybe I've seen it on another cast.
yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Who cares? We get into round number 2.
Oh, okay.
Switch, you want-
I guess still know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna stick with these guys more. Yeah, you can always go on the other
We're
side.
not getting the fun spawn,
if you want,
but at least they got one.
rocks with us. Yeah, agreed.
We've got a current 4-1 push out of Ember.
No, South Pride.
They're sending Luden to check the back spawn out, make sure nobody's there. That way they can be sure. The teams are checking this more and more because if they don't know,
One's pushing out, one's pushing out.
they don't know if they have to watch their back. That's troublesome for them.
Switch. Getting the first kill of the round. Finding the headshot on Captain Lardax as Captain was getting pretty far away from the OBJ building, starting to push out and try to find what was going on. As it looks like Milkman is going to find Luton here in just a second.
I don't know if that was good enough. Oh, this one.
Oh, smoke on Milkman, going to force him to move.
There we go.
Nice, nice. Good save.
I don't
Might
know if it's a
just-
smoke out or not, though.
Okay,
Upgrade.
so Luden's
Oh, man.
going- Oh,
That was too close, dude.
Yeah,
He was going to
it
a
was
position,
very
though.
close.
He wasn't running up.
Unfortunately,
Nice
that
cheeky
second toss
spot
is going to
there.
be a flat or a smoke. I don't believe they're going to expect Luton here, though. If Luton waits, they're going to have a smorgasbord of Marsoc bodies to take care of.
Yeah, no, Luden's getting a free kill for sure if he just stays tucked in there. But on another note, he could get a triple
If he
peeks
stayed
out.
tucked too long.
It's always that dilemma. I might get more if I peek out, but I'll get one if I tuck in.
Yep.
In that doorway to balcony. I feel like that's where you got
Yeah, our smokes are ass. We need to go a different way.
Yep. And they're calling out that their smokes are not as good as they were hoping. So they're not probably going to come this direction, and it may not work out for Luton at all. If Luton, however, would just push up just a tad, would have found the likes of Switch, Sheriff, and Milkman. Whether they would have won that 3v1, who knows? But you miss the shots you don't take.
For sure, but you never know.
We will
Fortunately
never know.
for him, today's not his day, and they'll be going. 347. It's not yet being restrictive on time, but they are going to run out eventually if they keep turning around the pot like this. Wait, you can't say that in English, can you? Oh, that's a French expression, I think.
You said what?
Turning around the pot. It's
Turning
definitely
round
not-
the pot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Milkman
it's a
finding the
French
headshot on
expression.
Peace Seller.
I got the guy who
No, I don't guess I've ever
Yeah,
heard that.
definitely not.
Turning around the pot. I've heard handing over the pot. I've heard passing, but never turning.
Now Geek is pushing up, making his move from that sniper spot. Smokes, and he's running in. He's going to get near the objective within the next couple seconds here. He's running out with a 12x DMR though.
Yeah, this is.
We'll see how well that goes inside the building.
Yeah, well, does he have any angles? He, I believe, might have an angled. No, maybe not.
I'm just
I was
worried
looking at
about
the,
Luton there. Luton's fairly far back. If they manage to take out Farmer and Yogi, that's a cap.
Oh yeah, 100%. Milkman is making a lot of audible cues. Switch finds Yogi. Fire Boss, all that's left on the OBJ. Luton finds Switch in the back out there.
Running out.
Sheriff Lake finds Luton.
Down. 3v1. I think we saw Milkman pull it off. Oh, nice shot from the EMR to end that round. Ember up 2-0 now.
Ember's looking to close out the matchup here in just a second. If they, well, I guess technically they already have, but I sit here and think about the first team to 8 basically. But unfortunately for Nordique Tactique, map number 1 ended with a 5-0. So any point from Ember in map 2 would have officially ended the matchup in terms of their ability to win. But
I mean,
every
well,
round still
1
matters. They need to get as many as they can.
1 point could have been tieable,
Yeah.
but no, it's unfortunately for Nordique Tactique, they're playing for SRS now.
Yep. Yeah, every round does matter. Any round can soften the blow. But Nordique was in a lot of good positions to finish a couple rounds. It's not necessarily that they just got steamrolled cargo. You know what I mean? That 5-0 could have very easily been a 4-1, a 3-2, or you know what I mean? Those 5 rounds could have ended any other way.
No, I
They
guess
were close all the way through.
Even on that cargo, we saw, I believe, two major clutches, one 1v3 and one 2v5.
Yep.
So it's not like they weren't putting in the work. It's not like they weren't getting the kills, but they weren't able to finish the rounds.
Yeah, yeah. Once you got your foot on their throat, man, you just gotta, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see if they can get it together here. They still got some time to make up for these rounds.
Ça faisait 12.
On est en passe à l'est pareil, ouais.
Peace Seller with the raspberry for the pre-match call out.
Ouais, c'est ça.
On passe comme ça.
Little cracks and shit.
Geek's pulling out an SKS 12X here. Heading over to the good old sniper spot. Should be interesting. I wish it was a bolt action, but You can't ask for too much.
I mean, if it's just comps, yeah, sure, rock the boat. But if you're playing league, I would much rather anybody. I mean, yeah, for style points, sure, rock the boat. But you need as many rounds as you can when you've got Nordique Tactique, when you've got Ember, when you've got Reza Mafia. You know what I mean? When you play against teams like y'all, you need as many rounds as you can.
Wait. When you have, that's only if you miss.
That was definitely 3-story.
If you hit every shot, and I've seen snipers able to do it, if you're hitting every shot, take the bolt action. They'll never know you're there. Their ass is right back in the tent.
Yeah, well, I ain't got that kind of accuracy. I call for the bullets. The best defense is the best security is behind a wall of bullets.
Shooting you from the
You
front
have to
window,
understand.
3-story. I can't do anything about that.
All of my guns are full auto, and I have no magnification over 2x. Like, that's the level of accuracy I have.
Right.
Eventually, I'm going to hit you. Please don't kill me before that.
Right. Let me get the first trigger pull, please. Neil downing Yogi.
They're down.
It's like Geek is a little bit better than us.
These long-range maps can be very crucial to have a well-tuned sniper.
Yeah. Yogi's in a nice spot to be res, though. He's going to be a fairly safe revive if they just decide to go over to him.
Bax.
Tu t'occupes-tu de mon refrag? Je vais pusher. T'es où, toi, là? C'est- J'avance en checkant mes...
Un peu, le
He
lutin de
started
l'entendre.
getting Yogi up. Now they're starting to move on their final push here. 2 minutes 47.
Lutin, il est où, là?
Rob not exactly planning on letting them in. One piece.
Does he have
Onward
C4?
timing, guys. Before I
He
don't
does have a
think
clacker,
so.
but he does find them both.
We got 2 down.
Right as I get the rotation around.
You can get the confirm on Lardax though.
Let's finally get that confirm. P-seller finding Shrieking Geek.
Echo 4 sur la dune à l'ouest, nord-ouest.
Now 3v4. Blue Nate pushed up very close to the OBJ compared to his compatriots. Yogi and Peace lagging shortly behind, starting to come up.
Wooden is moving slow though. Won't be too far ahead. Fine
Fine
switch with
switch.
a headshot.
Needs to be careful. Finds Rob. Luton.
Off and off. His teammates need to come back him up there. Settler's going for the side or back
Luton
side.
finds Milk.
3v1.
Yogi's on OBJ.
He's in the smoke with the tablet. I think he's sending it.
He's got to be
Sheriff doesn't
sending
know.
it. Sheriff doesn't know, like you said. Oh no.
What?
Sheriff
happening?
finds Yogi.
Yeah,
P-seller's
know
gonna
what
find
happened with
Sheriff.
Yogi.
Sheriff finds P-seller.
Oh, no, you
Man,
do not.
oh,
That's
man.
the second 3v. No, that's the second 3v1. Come on, guys. Just be nice. Just one round. Make him feel a little bit better here. Man, they earned it too. Like that was a beautiful play.
Yes, it was. Oh my goodness, who was it? That was Luton. Just bum rushing through there and taking out everybody. Found Switch, found Rob, found Milkman, took out the entire defense basically, and then Sheriff Lake just had to come in and wreck the party. Goodness gracious, Sheriff Lake 6-0 right now here on map number 2.
Man, slow down. It's only been 3 rounds.
Good. Well, I mean that's 2 average, right? It's not too bad. That's way better than me. But
It's 2 kills per round, but he didn't die.
yeah,
Like, that's my
He's not
issue.
slowing down. Yeah. I was in a comp last night and seen a guy on the other team at 12-2, and I was like, all right, I've had enough.
Can I ask what your score was?
Not that. I had a cap.
Okay, we're proud of you.
Yeah, I had a cap. I'm getting better. We've been working on because I asked earlier, the timer of a frag. We were speaking on like the speed of caps. The timer of a frag is 5 seconds. That's what we've been working on, trying to get my twitchy cap fingers underneath or contained. Is Murphy will drop a frag at my feet and I got a cap.
Yeah, I know. I think that's a drill. That's a drill.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm not figuring that Murphy reinvented the wheel here, but that's for anybody that is not on a team or is in a team that doesn't do that. It helps. It definitely does help.
Yeah, and you get to laugh at your teammates when they blow up. Nice ragdolls. Like let's not act like we're nice people here. We just want to see our teammates die.
That sounds dark.
I mean, would you be happy if I shot Dub?
No.
Why?
In game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, bro, you're the one.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. You're the one that said it. Just in case, hey, if there's anybody if they come looking for the body, it was Kraft. Yogi finds Milkman with this headshot.
Luton's pushing up here. My cat's Rob.
Luton finds Sheriff Lake as Rob 888 just gets out of the way.
Yeah, that 6 cents saves him, but Sheriff doesn't have quite as a good one.
But Ember is down
Death
2
on the
members
board
already.
for him. I don't know why I celebrated
Less than a minute in, Rob is just throwing some hate around the corner towards Luton, trying to clear out the way. Now pushed up pretty decent. Luton's not going to be able to rotate back for this defense anymore. But
Yeah, Farmer
they're not
Boss
going to
is
need
holding
it.
his angle.
Yeah. Farmer's holding it down. Luton is up to rotate. What side is that? West of the rock formation and hold the interior entryway to the OBJ.
Yeah, Ember opting to stack all their players on one side here on this canyon side, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, canyon, rock face, rock tunnel, rock wall, whatever.
Same
Hillside.
thing. Hillside? I mean, the entire map is hills, though. Like, the rest were
Neil.
okay.
Well, not Neil. Shrieking Geek downing Luton.
There's a confirm. There's one thing I learned from Zombieland. It's the double tap. Please tell me you know what I'm referencing.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I was worried for a second that you were uncultured.
No, I'm very uncultured, but I'm not that uncultured.
Copy.
Farmer Boss unable to get the shots towards Rob. Ember once again starting to tie this up. Down 2 immediately within a minute of the round. P-Seller finding Shrieking Geek, putting it back to a 3-2. Ember
Interrupted geek.
is
Just trying to give call-outs.
50 yards away from meeting the lights of Yogi.
See if they get it this time. Let's go. Yogi. Somewhat peaceful. Let's see.
He's in the helicopter. Heads up.
Lardax.
P-Seller finds Switch. Rob finding P-Seller for the down Yogi and Rob trading, giving Nordique Tactique their first round of the night.
That's
Here
well
in
played by
round number
Nordique
9.
Tactique. I got to admit, I was very concerned about Captain Lardax running out onto the beach there at the end.
Yeah.
I think if they hadn't traded there and Rob got the better end of that, that would have been a cap in the end of the match. But
Yes, it was.
luckily that didn't happen, and we get to see more Onward, guys.
We do get to see more Onward, whether it be one more round or 2 more rounds. That'll be up to Nordique Tactique. We will see. But glad to see that they finally was able to get their first round of the night, and it's not going to be a 10-0 stomping. They can at least make sure that it's one more. You know what I mean? At least a step. It's a stone to take a step onto and keep on moving. Ember is not a slouch. You know what I mean? They are definitely a team to do some homework on and bring your A game against.
Yeah, definitely. I remember, from the last time I played these guys, which was a while ago, this is an amazing improvement that I've seen from Nordique Tactique, and they're a lot better than they were when they started.
That's what I'm saying.
Much,
unfortunately, I mean, it for anybody that's just going to look at the score and not watch this cast, they're going to think that looked unfun for Nordique Tactique. But fortunately for them, they've really been putting up a good fight. These rounds are not just blowouts. They're not just getting stomped and rolled through. They're putting up a fight, and they're going down to the wire. But unfortunately for them, it's not paid out for the most part. But
I remember I was going up against OG Ember. They're the guys who kind of taught us how to play the game.
Right.
And we could not get a single round in. That's how good these guys are.
I'm gonna check the for you. Oh yeah, for you. I'm gonna check the sound spawns here.
I think this one's better.
Hellfire and the rest of the guys over there at Ember has been pretty fortunate, or been pretty generous in the mindset of they take on a lot of teams. Murphy's, Resin, and they just bring them into their server and they bring them into practices. They get them playing in lobbies with each other. They do scrims. They do full-on team practices, and it's so fun. It's the community in Onward is it's one I enjoy.
Southwest
It's one
spawn.
I'm proud to be a part
Echo
of.
one, Echo one.
Switch finding
why is-
Lardax, Luton finding Switch.
Why
gonna
was
say?
Switch here just in the middle of enemy lines?
I don't know,
That's
but
my question.
finding one from the get-go.
1 for 1. It's fine. It's just
It's
44
fine.
now.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
At least that gives Ember the intel that they wanted, I think.
What? Well, yeah, I guess just which side of the map they were spawning on. Yeah, so that brings me to the point of what we were talking about earlier. When you get these center map OBJs or closer to the center of map, when it comes to the surrounding spawns, it's very important to know what side they come from early on. That way you can kind of cut off the rotations and the surrounding movements.
Taking shots onto Yogi. I think they were able to identify Geek down there. Probably Sheriff from Sound shouldn't be too tough to identify either. It's like Rob is worried about people running up on him. Like, must not be able to see much through those smokes.
Left, looking at a 4v4. Yogi Bear at the sniper's perch just above Milkman. Fortunately for Milkman, there's going to be a rock just between the two of them. Sheriff Lake, the opposite sniper's perch, is going to be trying to find Yogi as Yogi's getting lasered towards him.
Time to rotate.
Yeah, I think Peace Seller was getting lasers on that too. Great call from Sheriff to rotate. Going to save his life.
Yogi finds Milkman. That rock no longer in his way as Yogi found it for cover. We got a big rotation here from Luton. Might find the likes of Sheriff here very shortly.
It's running out in the open here.
Sure can keep
Green.
finding Yogi.
It's 3v3, 2 minutes 51 to go, and they don't have time to get up behind Ember.
I think Sheriff Lake might have heard Luton's footsteps. Sees Luton's gun. We'll wait for Luton to peek out.
Robert's got shot at from behind us, I believe.
The Farmer and Peace Seller.
Still at the hill.
Armed
Down
Boss
goes
gets the
Sheriff.
headshot from way out here in the western beach
On the
area.
beach. Just like Trip taking a nice vacation.
Right. Down to a 2v2 with 2 minutes left.
C'est quoi le
They're
décor?
aware of time, so that's one thing going for him. Not going to be blindsided by the timer.
Here, Rob. Fucking whoever was pushing up there. No. Traded.
No Farmer trade.
I'm down. I'm DBNO. I traded with him.
Yeah. Neil's going to get a res. Farmer is not.
You're good. Firm.
Oh, man. Oh!
Brett gets one.
You
He's
clear?
behind the wood. He's pushing.
Oh no!
Nice.
Oh, that's nasty. Amazing play from Peace Seller there.
I think Peace Seller just got the audible cue of Rob saying he's pushing.
Yeah, I think he was going for the confirm on Rob and ended up hitting, who was it with them? Switch?
Rob and
Neil. Geek.
yeah.
That's
That's what it was.
confusing.
But yeah, that was a nice way to end the round there for Nordique Tactique. I always like a good a wall bang. That's a good shot there, especially to find both the confirm on the down bite he already had, as well as taking the remaining member. I wonder if he knew that. I wonder if maybe he saw the push, maybe like through that small window between those two pieces of steel sheet metal. I don't know, but
I think he saw it at the bottom of the sheet metal. There's like a 5-inch gap
yeah, it's
that
one.
you can see.
That's what I
So
was
I'm
thinking.
willing
Like, I
to
don't know
bet
if he
he
maybe
saw it
seen
there.
somebody push there and ran. If he knew that when he blind fired into that sheet metal, if he was going to end the round. I don't know, but good play nonetheless.
Yeah, let's just put it down to skill.
Skill, yeah,
He
exactly.
earned it.
Yeah. The one time I've done anything on this map myself was a little drop off from that second story part right above the OBJ here, dropping down off of it, and was able to get a kill in the same motion. Was able to jump from here over somebody trying to cap and pop him right there. It was a good time.
Nice.
Felt like a ninja.
Yeah, definitely. Those dropping kills, like, they are so impressive to see, and they're just nice. You can't be angry when you get killed by that. It's just like, good job, man.
Have we seen
hate
any
you.
league players perfecting drop shots yet?
I mean, some kids used to be able to like drop the knees and shoot, but no,
Yeah, I can't do
nothing
it.
too fancy.
Can't do
Yeah, no, the player base is too old to do that.
it. Yeah, true. Rob, gonna deal with Yogi just around the corner.
Yogi knows about Rob. Does Rob know about Yogi?
I'm wondering if I was hearing stock clicks.
Possible. Definitely mic fuck ups and stock clicks can be troublesome.
I need to get rid of my gun stock for that very reason. The magnetic cups are way too like loud snap wise.
Oh. Yeah, freehand gang.
I can't do that either.
Oh, come on.
Bro, my hands are too shaky. Can't do it. I'm used to actually holding like a rifle. You know what I mean? behind Rob right in the back.
Oh,
As well as Sheriff Lake. Nice trade between Yogi and Sheriff. Sheriff getting the better of the two because he took out 2 members of this pushing offense. Now down to a 4v3. Milkman in the sniper's perch switch. Smoking out.
yeah, he's still worried about Yogi. He doesn't know that was a trade.
Sitting there, what to call the topless tanks. I guess just call it topless tanks.
Charlie 1, Charlie 1. Charlie 1.
The topless tanks. The,
Yeah.
the thing that Switch smoked
I was
out.
listening to Geek, and he
Oh.
said disabled the C4.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
He's in apartments. C4, I'm guessing, is a round objective.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Look.
he actually did disable the C4. Look on cam 2. He really did disable the C4 from apartments onto objective.
Goodness gracious, dude.
Probable.
That's a
Eyes
shot.
on that, man. That's 20/20 vision right there.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Moi, j'avais vu sur la
Let's
plage.
see. All right, so where? Oh, you got me stuck in a wall. Okay. There we go. All right. So where this? Okay, I mean you could definitely see it. And with a 12 times scope, it would have been a little bit better, but it's still a good shot.
Mais t'étais à 8 pieds d'un C4.
Man, switch still up towards sniper's perch. Gonna work together to make something out of this. 3 minutes left.
C'est bon. Puis toujours bravo 4. Non.
Sounds like Ember wanted to do a beachside push here. On their comms. Dropping to maybe try and wrap around.
Watching you. Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
It's finding Milkman.
Switch just shortly behind with the. Uh-oh.
1 minute 55 now. They have to commit to something within the next couple seconds. Down goes Geek. Tactique are on their way to evening this up. We're going to see another. Oh, this is a 4v1, but not a 3v1. Pull it off. 1 minute 17 now. I don't know if Switch is aware of that time. Finds Lardax, I believe, gets hit in the process. Yeah, needs just to range up. 9 seconds. Brought it down to a 2v1. Will he find Farmer?
Oh.
It's not. It's a 3-3 now. Tactique just needed to get that first round, and they're gaining momentum.
That's all they needed. They just had to get the first one out of the way. We are tied here on map number 2, unfortunately. Still, it's not going to eventually equal to Nordique working for a tower or a win, but
Yeah.
every round matters, and for them to come back as far as they have so far after taking the numerical beating that they have, it's something to see.
Yeah, Because
proud
the
of.
SRS is calculated using points. How many points? The point differential.
Yeah.
How many maps you win, and how many and who wins the overall match. So if you lose the match, if you lose the point differential, but you still end up winning a map, that makes a big difference in your SRS, and it helps quite a bit to even soften the blow. Because obviously you're not going to come out with positive SRS out of this, but at least you won't go down as far.
I won't even begin to act like I understand SRS.
Look, get more rounds, get more maps, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, just dumb it down for us laymen. Win as many rounds as you can. Whether you're winning or losing, continue to do the opposite of one of them. You know what I mean? But Nordique is tied up here on map number 2. We'll see if they continue their furious comeback as we get back into round number 7. It is the front apartment, OBJ. Nordique on the offense.
Rob.
All right.
Perfect.
I'm not going in the apartments, no.
Ça donne pas. Les gars, ils savent tout à cette heure. Je pense qu'il n'y a plus personne qui passe en ligne.
Partir de 7 pour swatcher.
Ouais.
Which going to run up on Peace Seller here. Looks like Peace Seller is doing the running up.
Shrieking Geek just around the corner.
Running down on the beach, going to pass by Geek.
One cross on the north
He's
side.
actually in a very, very nice spot for Nordique Tactique, because he can come up behind the Ember lines, cause a little havoc there. Oh!
I think
Geek was running out, didn't check his side, and Peace Seller finally looked around and got him.
I noticed he was using a pistol as well. He might have was dealing with a glitch gun, unfortunately.
But those glitches still exist.
Sheriff gets the headshot on Yogi.
Oh, he had a 5.7, so it's not like his pistol was garbage.
No, but
I don't know.
I feel like, yeah, I guess if he was rocking that 12 times, it'd be easier for him to run in with the 5.7 CQB wise. But still, I think I'd rather just have that SKS. You kind of point and click if you get close enough.
Yeah, but see, you wouldn't know of the reload glitch because he didn't shoot. I think that was a choice to use his pistol instead of the, because usually you know the reload glitch. It doesn't affect the mag in the gun, it only affects the mags that are on your body. Okay, finding Luden. Finding Lardax. So they're down in the trenches with Sheriff here. Boss getting him. Peace Seller's peeking out for Sheriff.
Il est avec moi là.
Shots doesn't connect.
Non, avec moi dans le gars.
Drops onto him and catches Peace Seller while he was reloading. Farmer Boss is right beside objective here. Has the smoke cutting off Sheriff's line. Milkman does hear where Farmer is though, and he's peeking around. Farmer not ready for him. Ember take round 4.
Give me a heart attack.
They take round what?
Oh. round 7 now.
There you go.
Look, it's their 4th point. I'm not
I get
getting
it. I get it. I gotta try to bully you some. I mean, shoot, can't just say all the mean stuff to me and me not give it back, right?
I can. That's what I do.
Yeah, believe me, I
think you
get,
understand
I get
how
it.
this works.
No, I get how you think it works, Mr. Main Co. So why exactly do you not like maining Craft? What's the issue? What's the underlying?
Wait, you have to understand. I can chill, watch the game, and talk shit, still be considered a professional. When I'm maining, I need to press buttons, not forget overlay, and actually make sure my deck works because Trip doesn't do that part for you. Look, believe it or not, I like chilling.
I'm just giving you a hard time. They really make this deck very easy though. I don't know what your deal is. If I can get through a cast and allow these fine folks to watch Nothing But Onward and me say some goofy stuff in between, I mean, anybody
I
could.
know it's easy, and I still manage to fuck it up. Like, you do not understand the level of fuck it up I have.
You don't say.
I even messed up the no swearing rule. Like,
C'est ça, au pire, c'est ça, parce que ça donne rien. The sound of the baguette through their mic.
700. Let's go.
It's covered in maple syrup, so it doesn't make too much noise. That's why you gotta listen carefully.
Oh yeah. 2002, 159.
Sheriff is running a 10K game. I thought that was a little weird.
Peace out. Almost rocking a 10K as well. 9, 6,
Yeah,
and 1.
You know, you can celebrate once you hit double digits. Before that, you're just a regular player.
I never have. Can't say I've done it in an assault lobby.
It's okay. We'll throw a party for you when the time comes. It
Right,
happens
right.
eventually.
Milkman finding Farmer Boss for the first kill of the round.
Oh,
Milkman
finding
finding
Yogi
Yoga
as
immediately.
well.
Peace Seller refragging
Sorry.
Milkman.
Yeah, he was kind of done with Milkman. Getting 2 of his teammates right there.
Nordique finds Shrieking Geek.
Burned, but the callouts did come out. Which, looking for Lardax, finds them. 2v3 Ember's favor right now, and Nordique Tactique cannot afford to lose, or this will be the last round.
Switch and Sheriff possibly going to be allowing Rob to
Sheriff in the building, Sheriff
move
in the
up a
building.
little.
Yeah. Police.
Smokes out from Rob. Switch finds Luton with a very good shot. And Sheriff gets the headshot on Peace Seller.
That's the game.
That is the game. That is how the cookie crumbles here in map number 2, Abandoned. We've got Ember rounding out the night here against Nordique Tactique, 10-3. Let's take a look real quick. Sheriff Lake. Hey, Peace Seller got his 10. 10, 7,
Oh,
and
you
1.
got it,
Sheriff
okay.
Lake got 11 and 3. But Big Bear 5 and 8. Luton 6 and 7. Captain 6 and 7 or 3 and 7. Farmer Boss 3 and 7. And Ember started leading before I can get them all. But Sheriff Lake 11 and 3. Top killer on map number 2. So.
Yeah, he almost let Lupin tie him up, or Peace Seller tie him up.
Almost.
Wasn't quite that nice though. Just
Peace
let him
Seller
get
did have a
close.
revive though.
That's good, but I mean, your teammates are just cannon fodder.
Yeah.
We all know.
Yeah. But it was a good matchup. I commend Nordique Tactique to still keep up the fight there in map number 2 when obviously they had already lost the match, because here in the IVRL, every round matters. No matter if you lose map number 1 5-0, you can still win map number 2 5-0. But if you don't, obviously, every round matters. Can't say it enough.
They shown that they didn't stop, and they got 3 consecutive points on the board before Ember realized that they were in trouble.
Yep.
But definitely remarkable game by both teams at Nordique Tactique. I can't exactly say they succeeded. They definitely competed in a larger way than what we see by the score here.
Yeah.
It came down to clutches. I think 3 rounds at least. 3 more rounds should have gone to Nordique here.
Ember had some very good finishing rounds by a couple of their folks.
Yeah.
Switch had a heck of a round with Milkman, and I believe it was Rob that had a round on cargo as well, and then it was Sheriff Lake here on Abandon. So yeah, a lot of
nasty clutches.
A lot of good plays.
There's some things you can't control. Nordique Tactique played well. Ember was just a little bit ahead of them today. And we'll see how it goes. I think we can see an upheaval of the situation if they ever do get a rematch.
Yeah, but high hopes for Nordique Tactique. They still are improving, and I see a high ceiling for him. So we're excited to see where we see him next. But before I start hopping out of here, is anything else you got for us there, Quack and Duck?
Okay, I think you got all my ranting. Wait. I just want to do one before we go. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack,
Okay,
he says.
I'm happy now.
For everybody that's been watching, it's been Lambowski and Craftomic here on the Deuce Day 2/2/2022. We had Ember versus Nordique Tactique. Happy birthday, Rico. Season 1, Week 12, IVRL. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time. Deuces.